out of there. I can't say it happens very often, but this morning I'm not feeling it. There's 100 different reasons. Maybe it's just the end of the year and everyone's winding down. Maybe it's because I've hardly slept for like the last 5 nights because I've pinged my shoulder again and it needs surgery. Yeah, bunch of different things, but been riding a lot the last couple of weeks, which has been really good, and haven't been running at all, and I don't know, just not feeling it this morning at all. So I'm kind of just wandering through the forest feeling sorry for myself, but also slowly dawning on me the idea that, you know, my days of rolling on the mat, you know, will be over in the next couple of years probably, and when I have surgery on my shoulder and my knee, then that might be it. And I'm just waiting for some cash to come in, and then I'll be getting my shoulder and knee done, and hiring some coaches to cover my classes while I'm out, which will, you know, hopefully only be a couple of weeks, maybe a month. We'll see what happens with that. But yeah, it's annoying as you get older, you know. 55, coming on 56 now, and you know, body's pretty trashed from a lifetime of extreme sport. So you know, I love teaching. You know, eventually I'm gonna have to stop rolling at some stage, you know, and it's, you know, if I roll even once or twice a week now, it's just like things like my shoulder that needs surgery and my knee that needs surgery, and I keep pinging them all the time, and you know, then the pain gets you down because you're not sleeping and stuff like that. So it's not even so much the injury, it's just like, it's, you know, always aching. It's, you know, you're not sleeping well and stuff like that, and then I have like a week where I don't roll, and then it just feels like magic. Nothing hurts, I sleep well, I'm in a great mood, everything's awesome, you know, and then because I'm in an awesome mood, then I'm like, oh, someone will go, hey, do you want to roll? I'm like, okay, let's have a roll, and then I'm stuffed again. So yeah, it's coming. I know it's on its way. You know, it happens to everybody, especially if you've spent your life doing martial arts. You know, if you've done almost nothing with your body and kept it in okay shape and not played high level sports or injured yourself and things like that, then, you know, going into your 40s, 50s and 60s, you know, a lot of people take up marathon running in their 50s, like they've never really done anything, you know, and because they've never damaged their body, like they can actually do pretty well. But it's the accumulation of injuries over your lifetime that eventually catches up with you, and I'm kind of facing that phase now. I mean, I'm very lucky that I love teaching and I love learning and playing around with mechanics and all that sort of stuff. You know, I'm passionate about running businesses. I'm very ambitious and things like that. So like, that's not a problem. It just, you know, maybe it's just because it's hot. I don't know. I'm in one of those moods where I'm just not feeling like training today. And I tried to force myself because I haven't run in like 2 weeks. But if I'd been out on the bike, I probably would have been fine. It's just after I've been riding, I really enjoy the adrenaline and having fun on the bike. And as I've always said, like, running isn't fun. It's just like a necessity to stay fit. And then I start riding, and I probably should have gone out for a ride today instead. But, you know, I've decided I'd try and do a run, but it's just not feeling it. So, yeah, that's where I'm at today. One of those days that very rarely happens where I'm just not feeling it. And so I'm probably just going to continue trying to jog and then get on the mat and start my teaching for the day. So not a particularly motivating message, I'm afraid, but that's the reality of getting older in jiu-jitsu as a coach. And yeah, there's ups and downs, and I think it's important that I share the downsides too, not just all the upsides when I'm pinging off my head loving training and training like a maniac, which I'm always doing, you know. Yeah, that's my message for today. Try and avoid these states because they don't feel great. I'll see you on the mat later. Bye.